lovelies, welcome back to my channel and I hope you've all had an amazing day. Today we are not playing Dress to Impress, but we are playing something completely different. We are not even playing a fashion game today. Today we are playing Cake Off. I have seen a few of you ask me in the comments to play this and I have had my eye on it for a little while. I've seen a few other creators play it and I thought it looked really fun. If you don't know what Cake Off is, my understanding of it is that it's basically like Dress to Impress but with cakes, and match it to the theme given. People will then vote on the cakes and then the person who gets the most votes or survives the longest basically in a head-to-head wins. So I have played one round of this. I am very new to it. I played one round and not to brag, but I did win. It was a cute cake. So I am a level 1 icing intern. But I really hope that you enjoy this one. It's very different to my usual content, but I have been trying to upload extra videos as well as my every single day Dress to Impress uploads. So I really hope that you enjoy this one. If you aren't already, please make sure you are subscribed. It really helps me out and it means you'll never miss another upload from me again. But with all that being said, let's get right into the video. So we're in a game and we need to pick a theme. I don't know, total eclipse maybe? I don't know if I can make an eclipse in Cake Off, but we'll see. And our theme won, so let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is pick a base. I don't really know what I want to go for. Maybe just this one, because I want some more tiers. And let's design this. So tier 1. So we pick the color of our cake. And I guess we'll do it almond and make it yellow. So let's do that, and then I guess we'll make all of it that same flavor if we do this, and then maybe this one, and then maybe if we do another color at the top. You can't do straight up black cake, which is a shame, but I get it. And the top can be darker, maybe that one. That kind of works. We'll do that, and then I'm gonna go back to tier 1. And for the frosting, I don't really have much unlocked. Maybe we can do like this and make that black like that. I don't know. We've done it now. And then maybe we can even add like this as well. Or maybe, can we add 2? Can we do this one like yellow and then have another one on top that's black? You see the vision where it goes? We do that and then the top part can all be black. Maybe. I have no idea. We're doing it now. There's no going back. Let's go for this. Let's just go classic and... Ooh, I don't know. Maybe these? And then have these a sort of yellowy color like that and save that. We don't have any of these items, so maybe those are kind of silly. Those look silly. We're just gonna leave it like that. And then the side border, we'll go for natural and no, none of these. I don't like those. Cookie? Do those work? Not really. Maybe just classic and have these and make them black, or just like a super dark brown like that. I don't know. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Bottom border, we'll just go for classic and I think we'll just do this, and then we'll make this bottom part yellow. This is a really cool feature as well that I really like. You can copy the colors, and then let's do that just to increase the items at the bottom there. We have 4 minutes left. We have edited 1 tier. We got this. We have so got this. Frosting. We want to do this one and we want to make that black like that. There we go. Save. And then we can add this one as well and make this black too. There we go. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know what I'm doing. That kind of makes the whole thing black. I quite like that. Cool. And then side border, is there anything we can add on here? They don't really work. Classic. I guess we could add the swirls again, or we could add maybe these again and make these golden, but I think I want them a little bit more like that kind of tone. And then I need to get something on the top tier done, and then we can mess around and add some extras. So we'll do this again and make this black, and then we'll do the same again and do this one underneath and then make this black as well. You can see the vision, right? The eclipse is the moon moving over the sun, so the light and the dark. I don't know. I can see the vision. I can see it. So I guess that's all that matters. Side border. Or maybe we just want a bottom border on here. No, why would I add those? Why did I do that? We don't want birds either. No, thank you. Classic. Maybe if we do these and if we make those that same darker color that we made those, and then on the top we can do classic, and we can do maybe these but make them black. Save that, and then do that, and then that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, we can do this. That's kind of cool. Okay, and then we can maybe add something else around the side. We only have a minute left though. No, I don't want an ad. I'm decorating my cake. Thank you very much, cake off. I'm not sure, you guys. I am not sure. Maybe we just go ahead and do toppers here. We could do a plate as well. Maybe we'll do this one and then make the base this yellowish golden color. There we go, and then make the plate black. Cool, maybe. And then the toppers. Okay, what do we have? I've not messed around with these at all, so I've got no idea what we've got. Nice. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I can move the screen. I didn't realize that. Chocolate, what have we got? Maybe this one's kind of cool. We can make it all black with like maybe hints of gold. We do that and then this, and then the spiral can be golden. I don't know what I've created here, but it's okay. It's fine. We're just here to have fun. I feel like I want to make this bit black. These bits on the bottom border. I feel like that's better, right? And then I think I want to do these and rotate them. Oh, I didn't have time. I was going to rotate them in, but I didn't get time to finish. That's okay. That's fine. I think it was kind of cool. I like that. They got moons on theirs. That is so cool. And people have stars. Oh, I really want to unlock all that. Pick my 3 favorites. So I'm going to go this one and I guess this one. We can zoom in. This one is so cool. They've actually done the Eclipse. That is really cool. And then I vote for this one because I don't think these ones are on theme. And then this is ours. I don't think we look too bad up there. And we're through to the next round, so that's great. And these 2 got through as well. So that is what I was hoping for. Pick my 2 favorites. So I'm going to go for these 2 again. And hopefully someone votes for our big black and yellow mess. Oh gosh. We got through. No way. How did they not get through? That is crazy. That was such a good cake. They did the whole Eclipse. I don't know which one to vote for here. Do I have to vote for 2? I guess I'll go for this one. And we didn't get through to the next round, but that is totally fine. And then I really hope that this one wins. It wasn't my favorite one, but it was my second favorite. But having the moon on there and the stars was so cool. And this was the winner. I'm really glad that they won. It was a really cool cake. And we came in 3rd, so I don't think that's too bad. I think that's pretty good. So we won some diamonds and some coins and some crowns. I think the crowns correlate to your level or your rank, and that lets you go into different lobbies. I'm gonna hop back into the lobby, and I don't think that I can afford anything, but let's just have a look. So you can unlock more things for your cake, all of these, and there are crates that you can open as well, but I can't remember where they are. Maybe they're in the store here. Oh no, they're here. Great, okay. So there are these ones here. And we are now a level 2 cake apprentice. That's so exciting. So I think we'll just save up our coins and just wait to unlock stuff. I think the strawberry shortcake stuff is so cute as well. I used to love strawberry shortcake when I was younger. I don't know if any of you guys watched it, but it was my favorite show. I loved it so much. And there's our cake. Oh, that's so cute. The next round is outer space, like a butterfly, or animals. I guess we're doing outer space. Oh, don't do animals. I don't want to do animals. I think we're doing outer space. How to do animals on a cake? Why would that be so difficult? So we're going to do the same thing again. We don't have any good cakes. Oh, we can re-roll. I guess we'll go for this one. I'm going to do the same thing again where I'm going to make the whole cake black. What's this extra part? Oh, the plates. I think I'll go for this one, and then I'll just make the plate black like that, and then make that yellow, and then let's do the actual cake. Here we go. Right, tier 1 filling. We're gonna do just this again, and then we'll do the same. I can just click this and click a different tier. That's cool. Good to know. Do that and save, and then close that, and then tier 3, and then we'll do that same filling. There we go, save that and close that. And then let's go back to tier 1 and do it step by step. And let's do this and then make this black. And then let's do tier 2 and let's make this one black as well. And then tier 3, I'm going to do the same again and make that black, save that. Now we can get into the fun stuff. Now that we've got a little bit of a base, I guess we can do this as well again. I don't want to do just yellow. I kind of want to do some cool. Ooh, this is pretty cool. We'll do that. We're doing this, and then I've seen this as well. This is kind of cool. And then we'll do this like this. Cool. So let's do the same here. Let's do this one, and then color, copy, and then we do this one here. Save, and then we do this one, and then we do this, and then this dark color again. Save. We're getting the hang of it, guys. Pressing, and then we do, oh, wrong one. This one, and then we cut this color, save that, and then we do this one, and then we do that color. What is it? That color. Cool. Now you've got the base of our cake, we can start adding the fun things. So I think for the bottom, again, I don't really have much unlocked. Flowers aren't really gonna work here, although they could, I guess, if we scale them down, and then I guess we could have them up like that. Maybe they could be cool. And then maybe we can make those like a golden color if we do that and then that. You know what? That actually works. I actually kind of like that. So they're like stars. That's what I'm envisioning. And then we can add maybe this as well. And then this can be this color and save that. And then let's do this one. And then what can we add on here? Maybe just add these and then make those this super dark color. I don't want to make everything golden. I feel like it'd be too much. We could do this and scale them down and then add some pops of pink and purple. That could be cool, right? We have a, oh, this is cool. We have a palette we can choose from. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. And it changes as you move it. I really like that. Let's make these maybe this color and save that. And then I feel like we need to add some of that purple color in this one as well. So maybe if we do these swirls and scale these down and rotate these so that they're in between these. I don't know what I'm doing here. That kind of works. That's kind of, then let's do that purple color again. I don't know if it's giving out space, but I like it. I think it's cool. But this one, we'll do the same. I think I want to use these flowers again. So I think these are from the bottom border. Maybe. What are these? Oh, these are just like chocolates. Maybe we could use this and then make that this golden color. And then we can add these little flowers again and scale those down and bring them up. Cool. And then we'll make those and then that color. Cool. And then I guess we just do the topper now, right? No, I don't want to submit. Toppers. What do we have that we can use? This one. None of these are really giving out space. We have 1 minute, so we have a little bit of time to pick something. Oh, this is where the moon was. We'll do this one because it's a moon. So obviously we're going to do that. And then we're going to make the clouds dark like that. And then the frosting can also be dark like that. And then these can be this golden color. That's actually so cute. But I like that. We've got a little bit more time, so I guess we can add like a little border to this one as well. And then maybe make that this color. Just so we got some variety. I also don't think I like these swirls on the bottom one either. So maybe let's just take those off. I feel like it's better without. There's nothing else we can add last minute. I don't know what these are, but we'll add them. Why not? Do that. And then we'll do maybe this. And then the sprinkles can be the silent color. Maybe. You know what? I think it's kind of cute. I like it. But I hope everyone else does. I think we're giving space. We're definitely giving the sky. Some of these aren't giving me out space. I think ours actually looks really good. My two favorites. I'm gonna go for these three. I don't think are on theme. Look how cute it looks. Oh, I'm so proud of this, you guys. If I get voted out the first round, I am not gonna be happy, but that is the beauty of these kinds of games, I guess. We're in the next round, and my favorites got through as well. I think this one is my favorite. I feel like the colors are giving more outer space for this one, but I think I prefer the design of this one. And we are through to the final. That is so exciting. So obviously we've got to vote for this one, and we're not gonna not vote because that would be unfair. Oh, look, they've done little planets on here. That is so creative. I love that. Low-key, they deserve to win more than we do, so I won't be mad if they do. And they came first. That was such a cool cake. I didn't even know you could do things like that with the planets, but we came second, and I think that's really good. So we got 81 diamonds, we got some coins, and we got some crowns. Pretty good, I think. And then here is our little cake. It actually looks so cute up there. And it seems like the diamonds are pretty easy to earn, so I don't think that many things are locked behind paywalls, which is always good to hear, always good to know. And then we have this Halloween set as well. That's like 20,000 coins. That's a lot. And then we need to decide on our theme. So we have Autumn Carnival, Honey Butter, or Circus. I think Circus could be fun. Only 2 of us voted, so the theme is Circus. So I'm thinking very much like a tall cake. I can't use that one. That one would be okay, but I kind of want a 3-tier cake. We risked it and it worked. Do that one. And I'm gonna do red and white. So tier 1. What's the most red we can do? I guess strawberry, right? If we do like that. Or in fact, can we make this white? We kind of can with this one. Is there a more white one that we can do? Oh, we can just do this. We'll do this. Oh, we can change the color. I did not know that. I feel like such an idiot. I didn't know that we could change that. So we'll do that now. We're gonna go red and white for the whole cake. So we'll do this on the bottom, and then at tier 2, we'll do a little bit of a smaller gap. And then we'll do the same. So we'll do maybe this one. Is that not just the same color I've just used? Maybe. Never mind. We'll do that. And then on the 3rd tier, we'll do this again. And we'll do red and then red. Cool. So we have the base of our cake. And then for the frostings, there's these. And I feel like these would be really cool if we did these red and white stripes. So if we do that and then, oh, we can move that. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna keep that as it is. Save that, and then there are some other ones as well. This one looks quite cool. Maybe this one. And if we keep that white, that's kind of cool. And then tier 1, I want these long pieces, but I make these ones red. I'm gonna make them like a dark red, like that. There we go. And then save that. And then we can actually add more. Oh, but I can't turn them around. Never mind. My idea is gone. It's fine. We can do some loops. We can do red here. Oh, I didn't save it. Oops. Do red here, and then we can do that dark red here as well. And then save that. And then the middle tier, we'll do these lines down it as well. And these ones can be white as well. But I'll do it like an off-white, like a grey. We'll do that, and then I guess the swells would be best here, right? If I do maybe like the super dark red there, and then the white on the top one, and save that. And then on the top tier, I might just keep it the way it is actually. Let's go back to tier 1, and what have we got for the bottom border? These don't really work for what I want to do. Anything in here? We could do these, I guess. Can we make them 2 colors? No, we can only make them 1 color, but that's okay. We'll just make them dark, and we'll just scale them down a little bit, and we'll do that. And then maybe we can add some more. Where were they? Were they in cookie? No. Sweetie? There. Okay. We can do more. Cool. Or maybe we can do the gumdrops and make these white. If we do that and then rotate them. Or maybe if we do that, that works better. That works. That is cool. And then for the top border, we've got these wicked wax things, but none of them really, no, I don't like those. None of them really work with what I want to do. We've got these. I guess we could do something like this and make these dark red and white. Oh, I can zoom into my cake. I'm learning so much about the game. Let's make those darker. And the secondary color could be that kind of cream color actually. We make that a little bit lighter like that and save that. And then let's go for tier 2 and top border again. We'll go for something pretty simple. I think we'll just go for these and make those that really dark red. There we go. Save. And then I want to add something to the top before we run out of time. I do also want a big tall plate as well. I think that's pretty cool for this one. So the plate can be this dark red color, and then the support can just be, I don't know, white, I guess. And save that. We have a minute and a half left, so let's do the toppers. What do we have? We've got these with like stars and stuff on it, which I think would be quite cool. Oh, but there's so much to color. I'm gonna speed run through this. And then the leaves, they can be red, and then the petals, they can be red, and then these petals, those can be red, and the stars, these can be dark red, I guess, and the sticks can be white. And then can we layer toppers? We can. Cool. That's not really giving. That's not. That kind of is actually. Again, let's speed run through this, and I want more white in this one to offset the red in that one. Do that. We'll do a little bit of red. I don't know what that's coloring. And then that can be white, like that. Okay. And then I guess we can do stars. Cool. And we scale them down, we bring those up, and again we just make those super dark red and white, or red. I don't know, I think white looks better here. I think it's looking kind of circusy. I actually kind of like this. I think this is pretty cool. This is time up. We do have a big slice taken out of it, but I think that's it. Okay, so these are the other cakes. I think I like this one, and this one obviously is very circusy. There's a lot going on. I love this little topper they've got. And then these things make it look like a tent. The other ones I don't think are remotely on theme. Sorry if you're watching and these are yours, I just don't think they're on theme. No hate. They're just not circus. I think we look pretty cool. When I think of circuses, I think of those red and white tents, like the big tall ones. That's kind of what I went for. But the lollipops were a good idea, and the rainbows were a good idea. We're through to the next round, and so are our favorites. I've got to pick my two favorites again, so go for them two again. And the timer's running all the way out, so I feel like that means that someone isn't voting. We're competing next round. We're in the final. Can't lie, I think the cake-off voting is fairer than the dress to impress voting. Hot take. And then obviously I've got to vote for this one, which I'm happy doing because it was my favorite out of the ones that we had. And we won! I am really happy with that. We came in first, and let's see what we got as our rewards. So we got 49 crowns, 90 diamonds, and 632 coins. I'm really happy with that. This has actually been so much fun. It's pretty chilled, it's pretty relaxed. And we are now a level 3 pastry people, and we can claim a tier. Let's do that after. We're a level 3 pastry people, and I think that gave us some coins maybe? I don't know. Our next level will be dessert decorator, and then we have topping tinkerer and sweet stylist, and then we have these really cool ones. But I really hope that you enjoyed this one. I know it was something different, but I thought it'd be really fun to have on the channel. If you do like this more variety content, please let me know in the comments and I will continue to do it. Again, it won't mess with the schedule of my Dress to Impress content. That will still be going up every single day. These videos where I do things like Cake Off and It Girl and whatever other games you want me to try, they will just be extras. But with all that being said, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!